the AJIVIKAS. A third orthodox group of sect was emerged at the same time of Buddhism and Jainism, known as AJIVIKAS. It's a body of ascetics and a rigorous discipline, similar to that of Jainas, who also practice the nudity. The doctrine of AJIVIKAS founder was the Gosala Maskariputra. He developed, refurbished the old teachers, the ancient teachers' teachings like Mahavira. According to Buddhist and Jainas, he was of humble birth but not royal birth. He died a year before the Buddha in the year 487 BC after fierce altercation with Mahavira in the city of Sravasti. His followers and also the teachers connected to this sect like Purana Kashayapa, Pakuda, Katyayana the atomist. The AJIVIKAS sect is deeply founded. After a period of prosperity, the Mauryan times, when Ashoka and his successor Dasaradha presented cares to the AJIVIKAS, but the sect rapidly declined and only retained in some local importance in a small region of Eastern Mysore and the adjacent parts of the Madras, where it survived until 14th century, and after which we do not hear about this sect no more. The scriptures of this sect, reconstructed from the polemic literature of the Buddhism and Jainism. This sect was of atheistic. The Karma Siddhantha is completely followed by this sect. The present generation or the present living is because of the sins that he was committed in the old generation, and this was the doctrine of this AJIVIKAS. By choosing a right path and right course of conduct, and also a man can influence his destiny, is not the philosophy of this the AJIVIKAS. They denied this process, and they also denied that a man can influence by these two characters the destiny of his philosophy, the destiny of his life, which is not correct by this AJIVIKAS. The whole universe conditioned by and determined by a small detail by an impersonal cosmic principle, and that principle is known as NIYATI or destiny. It cannot be disturbed. It cannot be disturbed by any manner by a man. It is impossible to influence the course of transmigration in any manner in this principle. All born which have life and breath are without power, strength or virtues. But all things are developed by chance of natural destiny. Similarly, the joy and sorrow experienced by natural destiny by all individuals. There are 8,400,000 aeons. They are also called Mahakapas. These are the very long periods of existed before, in which the fool and wise are alike. They are similar. Must they take their course and make an end of sorrow? They have to work for themselves to end their sorrows. By virtues of conduct of vows, penance, chastity, there is no question of extinguishing the karma that is attached to the soul of an individual, which is already ripe in him. Samsara is a measure of burden of its joy and sorrow, a end to its appointed time. Ajivika monks practiced very serious and very hard asceticism, since their religious opponents used to accuse them of licensed immorality in them, and that is given by their authority to them. The Dravidian Ajivikas developed the doctrine of a way resembling great vehicle of Buddha. Gosala became the divinity like that of Buddha in Mahayana Buddhism. The doctrine of destiny evolved into archaic view that all change and momentary were illusionary. The world is at rest, and it is real and eternal, immovably at rest. This view resembles that of Nagarjuna's doctrine of void. No legal binding or legal force except the natural destiny.